Enzo Maresca provides Pedro Neto and Cole Palmer Chelsea injury update. Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca has delivered a crucial injury update that every Blues fan was waiting for ahead of their next Premier League encounter. The Italian boss has confirmed that both Pedro Neto and Cole Palmer are progressing well in their respective recoveries, offering a major boost for Chelsea's attacking options as they look to maintain momentum in a crucial stretch of fixtures. The Stamford Bridge faithful have been eagerly anticipating positive news on the duo, who have both played vital roles in Chelsea's recent resurgence under Maresca. Cole Palmer, the dynamic playmaker who has become the heartbeat of Maresca's front line, picked up a knock during the Blues' hard-fought Carabao Cup victory over Wolves, while Pedro Neto, the summer signing whose pace and creativity have transformed Chelsea's right flank, suffered a muscle injury that sidelined him for the past 2 games. Speaking ahead of Chelsea's weekend clash, Maresca's tone carried both relief and optimism. Cole is improving well, very positive signs, he said. He's been training partially with the group this week and will assess him again before the match. With Pedro, we are being cautious, but he's close too. Both are responding better than we first expected. That cautious optimism will be music to the ears of Chelsea supporters who have seen the side finally begin to find rhythm and chemistry after a rocky start to the campaign. Palmer's creativity and decision-making have been central to Chelsea's improvement in possession, while Pedro's direct running has given the Blues a different dimension in attack, helping stretch defenses and create more space for others to exploit. Losing both players at once had briefly exposed Chelsea's lack of depth, forcing Maresca to experiment with younger options and tactical tweaks. The manager has kept faith in his philosophy, and it's paying off. Chelsea's recent performances have shown growing cohesion, even with key players missing. But Maresca knows that to compete against the Premier League elite, he needs his full arsenal available. The return of Palmer and Neto would not only add quality, but also inject renewed confidence across the entire dressing room. Chelsea's next few fixtures are pivotal, with back-to-back league games against sides competing for European spots. Maresca's tactical plan relies heavily on wide players who can break lines and provide end product, 2 attributes embodied perfectly by Neto and Palmer. In Neto's absence, Chelsea have leaned on Mykhailo Mudryk, who has shown flashes of brilliance but remains inconsistent. Palmer's creative void has been harder to fill, with Conor Gallagher and Raheem Sterling alternating in more central roles. Neither, however, offers Palmer's composure or intelligence in the final third. The former Manchester City star has become Chelsea's go-to man in big moments, and his calmness under pressure has made him indispensable. Cole brings balance, Maresca explained. When he plays, we can manage the ball better and the team feels more confident. He understands what we want to do. That's why we have to make sure he returns at the right time. As for Neto, his explosive pace and sharp dribbling have quickly made him a fan favorite. The Portuguese winger's partnership with right-back Malo Busto had begun to flourish before injury struck, and fans will be eager to see that connection reignited. Maresca hinted that Neto could return to full training soon, depending on his reaction to upcoming physical tests. Maresca added the news arrives at a time when Chelsea's medical department has been under intense scrutiny following a string of injuries that disrupted early season plans. Maresca's attention to detail in training and his measured approach to player recovery are beginning to bear fruit as Chelsea gradually welcome back their sideline stars. There's also renewed positivity within the camp, with players visibly responding to Maresca's leadership style. Sources around the club suggest that both Palmer and Neto have been heavily involved in tactical briefings and recovery sessions, emphasizing the collective unity within the squad. The mood at Cobham is one of cautious excitement. Chelsea know they're not far from finding the consistency that could push them up the table. Palmer's likely return would immediately elevate Chelsea's attacking patterns. His combination play with Nicholas Jackson and Enzo Fernandez had been one of the standout features of Maresca's system before injury halted their progress. Palmer's creativity has been largely unmatched in Chelsea's team this season. For Neto, the challenge will be regaining match sharpness, but his work ethic and determination have never been in doubt. Those close to the Portuguese star have described his recovery as driven and focused, with the winger desperate to repay the trust Maresca showed in bringing him to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's fans have grown attached to this new generation, young, hungry, and ready to bring back the club's identity of fearless football. The return of Neto and Palmer symbolizes more than just the return of 2 players. It represents Chelsea's resilience and belief under a new project that's slowly taking shape. As Maresca concluded his press briefing, he made one thing clear. Chelsea's journey this season is only just beginning. He said, "We're building something. It takes time, it takes patience, but the direction is good. The players believe and the fans can see what we're trying to do. When everyone is fit, we'll be even stronger." Those words will resonate with every Chelsea supporter who has endured the frustrations of the past 2 seasons. The team may not be the finished article, but there's a sense that something exciting is brewing in West London, a feeling that Maresca's calm, methodical style is starting to click. With Palmer and Neto nearing a return, Chelsea's attack could soon return to full strength, reigniting hopes of a surge up the table and another deep domestic cup run. The timing couldn't be better. Football Focus will continue to follow every update from Stamford Bridge as Chelsea prepare for their next decisive fixtures, with Enzo Maresca determined to show that his project is built to last. Chelsea's story this season has been one of perseverance, growth, and rediscovered ambition, and the return of Cole Palmer and Pedro Neto might just be the chapter that defines it.